The Ithaca Protocol Upgrade. At block 50, 185,000 today, Polygon ships a protocol mechanism that automatically strips block production rights from stalled sequencers in real time. This is the Ithaca Hardfork. Instead of relying on manual intervention when a node operator goes down, the network now uses an automated failover system to immediately reroute transaction processing. It is a structural fix to a vulnerability that has historically frozen Layer 2 networks for hours. The design of this specific failover tells us exactly what kind of traffic the protocol is actually prioritizing, filtering anomalous state. To make an automated handoff work, the network cannot afford to process junk data during the transition. Ithaca introduces a transaction interception filter at the consensus layer. This mechanism actively drops anomalous state transitions before they reach the sequencer queue, preventing spam attacks from destabilizing the state trie during a failover event. It builds directly on the Zurich Hardfork from earlier this month, which aggressively reduced block times to 1.5 seconds. But engineering automated recovery and rapid block times simultaneously forces a very specific engineering trade-off: the liveness trade-off. Every distributed system chooses between safety and liveness. By aggressively failing over to the next node, Ithaca chooses liveness. The protocol is designed to keep the blocks moving at all costs. The immediate risk is a short-term state reorganization if the original sequencer recovers and suddenly broadcasts a competing block. The Foundation expects node operators to mitigate this using newly deployed telemetry tools that monitor these handoffs. This tolerance for micro-reorganizations over network halts points directly to the core strategy driving these back-to-back upgrades. The settlement rail pivot. The Ithaca Hardfork and its aggressive choice of liveness over safety reveal that Polygon is engineering a dedicated enterprise settlement rail rather than a general-purpose application sandbox. When you combine the transaction interception filter with automated failovers, the environment is being explicitly optimized for predictable stablecoin routing. With PayPal USD now natively issued on the chain, the network is accepting the technical risk of transient reorganizations in exchange for a mathematical guarantee that the payment terminal never reads offline. If you are an infrastructure operator, this forces a much tighter hardware requirement because the failover threshold is automated, instantaneous, and unforgiving. Complex decentralized finance protocols relying on deep finality guarantees will have to adjust their confirmation thresholds to account for the speed of these handoffs. Watch the node operator latency metrics over the next 2 weeks to see if the new security filter accidentally drops valid high-complexity smart contract calls alongside the anomalous ones. Subscribe for more.